Rolling Stone!
Hello everyone and welcome over to Indianapolis for the NR2003 PMU Cup Series. And once again, as I kept saying, we are here at Indianapolis for race number 9 of this 30 race season 6. And we're just trying to get everyone to notice on Discord about the race. So it seems to me that I think all the schemes have been checked and done. So yeah, it's got to be done. So anyway, so this is it. This is what we call probably one of the crown jewels of NASCAR racing, I guess, because it's Indianapolis, even though it's not mainly known for NASCAR racing but for IndyCar racing. But who knows, it's still the Brickyard, as we call that. Let's just nickname it the Brickyard. So this is, well, we thought it would be quite an exciting race and probably a race to remember, one of the most important races of the season. But it seems as though that nobody's around, so I'm just going to be doing this all alone. So let's just get on with the qualifying session. So who qualified today? It's going to be Adam Wilson. Adam Wilson will qualify on pole today. This is the first time he'll qualify on pole in his career. Albert Strauss, a surprise qualifying for him. Drew Walker up into 3rd, and Kinsey Simmons 4th. Blake Parker 5th place. Joy Maddox 6th place. Riley Hill 7th. Solomon Sheridan 8th. Owen Scott 9th. And David Dixon 10th. And defending champion Cam Wright Sr., another bad qualifying. He will start all the way down in 25th. And supposedly, one of the contenders at the moment, James Jameson, he will start in 12th place. And Kendra Meeks is starting from 14th. Daytona 250 winner Sophia Petty will start from 16th. And that's all, I guess. Let's take a look at the rest of the grid. So this is going to be a very interesting one. So okay, so let's see if we can do it one by one as well, because this is an interesting race to do. So let's go from number 1. Here we go.
Drivers, start your engines!
Look at this. All Chevys look up the first 2 rows, with Wilson, Strauss, Walker, and Simmons all look out the first 4. And we're starting to roll now. As the pace truck starts rolling, and all cars starting to move from there. So let's make sure that all cars are able to survive. No problems as of yet, but if anyone blows up, then that's an automatic restart. So this looks like quite a good fill there to start with here at this track in Indianapolis, as Wilson is hopeful to break out on that season, on this season, in his second full season in his career, and he's done quite well so far in the last few races, and that's what's for all his achievements he's put out, has got him his first ever pole in his career. But how would he master this track? Because this is a track that pretty much requires a lot of skill here, especially for being a big event. So anyone who wins this race is part of the Indianapolis winners family. So we do hope that it will soon come to that. So anyway, we're about to come towards the end of the formation lap, or the pace lap we call this in American terms. The pace truck starts to pull in just a few moments, and then we're about to go green afterwards. So 40 laps here at this track, as confirmed, as I keep saying, 40 laps, and we're about to go green as the pace truck pulls into the pits, and we are set to go racing what would be what we call a hell of a race to watch, I guess. So here we go, green, 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 and Adam Wilson takes off. He had quite a good start from there. Bit of an early one for him, but looks as though Drew Walker is gonna try and get around Albert Strauss on the inside, since he's got more pace on the inside as usual. And now he's starting to take off as well. And then Blake Parker and Riley Hill overtaking Albert Strauss. So Adam Wilson holds on to a good lead down there, and see how he goes from there. See how his Chevy can master from there. And then Drew Walker alongside him. This could be crucial, because this is certainly between well, let's say we have a veteran who doesn't have a lot of experience, and you got the actual champion alongside him. So this will be an interesting battle between experience versus inexperience, sort of. And Blake Parker up into third place. So we'll take a look at the back to make sure that everyone is okay. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What did I just saw? What did I just saw? Oh my gosh! What did I just saw? Whoa! That was an incredible save from Ryan Army. That would have been how I think she touched Alrighty Alejo and sending both into the wall. Oh my gosh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Don't tell me that caused the yellow flag, because they literally almost collide, but then they were lucky. That didn't cause the yellow. That was a real close shave. Just before the second lap at Indianapolis, we gotta take a look at that. What would have been the ultimate near miss ever in the series. This would have caused a yellow flag. Genuinely caused a yellow flag if this was a trigger. Let's look at it again. They literally collided and even touched into the wall, but yet again they still went, and they just acted like, you know, that nothing really happened. So oh boy, so Cat Rose got involved, Rachel Ledger got involved, and there's a thing that Quilmani got involved, and then Rehan Army got involved. So oh boy, but unfortunately some cars have ended up wrecked. You can see some damage on Rehan and Army and Cat Rose respectively. Well, that was a really close one. Let's take a look at it again. Let's take a look at it again. Oh boy. What a very close one. Let's take a look at another angle. You can see how these cars literally just saved themselves. They literally saved themselves from an actual yellow flag. You can see how hard they had onto it. You can see Cat Rose almost about to collide and go in. Well, she basically hit the wall and was about to head into a collision, but basically she got saved by Roti Alejo, and as well as Rain and Army, who was right behind her. Or wait, I don't think Quimani got involved. I think Quimani was able to stop his car in time before they're about to cause another wreck. So technically, Quimani wasn't in there, but he was able to save himself from there. So we shall rule Molly out. So let's take a look at. You know what? Let's take a look at the onboard camera of Roti Alejo. See how they saved themselves. They literally crashed, but you know, it was a near miss. Rather, that they were able to pull themselves back onto the track in the exact right way. Just look at this. Amazing drives from these four. So Cat Rose and Rain and Army suffering from the worst of the damage. And I don't know about Roti Alejo. I don't know if he had sustained any damage. Take a look at Melanie. See how they saved themselves. Yeah, I don't know about a Roti Alejo if he sustained any damage. We'll see. If he has sustained any damage, he does sustain a bit of damage on the side, but I don't think that would be a huge impact, but who knows. Anyways, so Drew Walker just is taking the lead, I think, from Adam Wilson. But Adam Wilson just took the lead back from Drew Walker. Well, we'll take a look at that as well and find out when did Drew Walker took the lead, because I think that was a close one. Let's see. So Drew Walker, he was able to successfully take the lead from Adam Wilson, and bit of a close but intensifying battle between the two. And Drew Walker gets up front, and he was able to cross the line in first place. But then shortly after that, I think Adam Wilson was able to recapitalize and get back at Drew Walker and get past him just before, I think, on the second turn, or just after the second turn. That's a brief, just very briefly, we were able to see Drew Walker leading the race. And there he's back, and I think he's gonna lose another place potentially to Blake Parker, but not yet though, as far as I know. So anyway, we're back alive once again. Oh, and Nami and Cat Rose are into the pits for damages. It's very unlikely that we call the throw. Alright, Alejo comes to the pits as well, so he too encounters some problems, which I think would require him to come to the pits for damages. So not a good day for these three, not a good start for these three. Anyway, we're back up front as Adam Wilson now leads still. Blake Parker up into second place. And there is Drew Walker down into third place. Over here comes Blake Parker. Will Blake Parker take that lead from Adam Wilson? Not yet. He doesn't do that. And Drew Walker's getting racy down there. He wants to get past Wilson as well. And Blake Parker will take the lead, but will Adam Wilson respond? Or will Drew Walker have a chance of taking that second place from Drew Walker? And he's right there. And now Adam Wilson's going to try again to try and take that lead back just before the end of that particular. Oh, Wilson. I mean Walker. Why am I calling him Wilson, not Walker? Whatever. Well, Walker has managed to get in front of Wilson, and he will start to lose some positions now. Potentially more to Riley Hill and maybe Owen Scott. Owen Scott climbing up the order slowly. Drew Walker up into second place. So this could be interesting. Drew Walker, could this be his second Indy 500 or Indy win here in the series? I think. I don't know if he's won it. I know he almost won it in season 2, but lost it to Dale Hayden just before, well, just during the closing laps of the race. He was in fact the dominant driver of that race until the last stages of the race. This could be a chance for Drew Walker. Drew Walker getting past Blake Parker. And another close shave as he passes Blake Parker for the lead. And Adam Wilson's joining as well once again. This could be now turning into a free car party for the lead now. As Drew Walker is now in the lead. But we got to be cautious about this because we have a lap car. Well, oncoming or approaching very soon. That is Ray and Army, who is struggling to get her car up to speed thanks to the damage. So all the cars are going to have to be cautious about what's going to happen next. So Drew Walker is currently leading. Adam Wilson in second place, Blake Parker third place, Owen Scott in fourth place. Probably he could probably try and assist his teammate. Owen Scott has won a race in Indy 1, so this could be a second race win if he can win this race today. Dylan Hayden there. He's also another former winner here at this track. Season 2, as I mentioned earlier, of that battle with Dylan Hayden. And this time he won. So, some interesting drivers to mention here at this time. And Lane Hill, he was one of the drivers who infamously got taken out. Or, as we can nickname it, he got rickrolled by the Rickroll back in Season 1 at Indianapolis, where he just basically got lost by it, and he certainly wasn't happy with Rickroll for what would regards to be what was regarded as being one of the worst drivers in the series, let alone being known as public enemy number 1. So anyway, Drew Walker still leading Blake Parker, trying to get back at Wilson for second place. Still, they have not made any. Well, the gap is closing slightly with the lap car coming. Brian and Army has unfortunately been affected so dearly by the near-miss collision earlier on. Owen Scott gets up into third place. He's going to try and go for second place even on Adam Wilson. So it's a top 3 for Chevys now. All Chevys lock up the top 3 now at the moment. And Dylan Hayden's there. Lane Hill is there. Sheridan coming up a little bit. Climbing up a little bit. Albert Estrada still in the top 10 though, despite not showing much close to the lead. Oh, we have a caution. What happened? David Dixon might be involved, or we'll find out. So we have a caution coming up. So what happened? Oh my god, it was Dixon. I knew it. So David Dixon got taken out by Avery Hamilton. Let's take a look at that replay. That will cause the yellow, the first yellow of the day. David Dixon, I think, got sent, so I don't know who caused it. So Avery Hamilton got down to the wall, bumping Kendrick Meeks. And then he got spun out onto the grass. David Dixon, might as well call him the Tiger, because we often seen tigers on the grass. Let alone his paint scheme being a leopard, my bad. Or a tiger, I don't know. Leopards, tigers, who knows? It's a leopard scheme. But David Dixon has unfortunately ended up on the grass. This is lap 9 out of 40 laps, and we have our first caution of the day. David Dixon out there. Let's take a look at Avery Hamilton. Let's take a look at. Let's go on board Kendrick Meeks and see if he's sustained any damages. Oh, just a scrape, but not that much of an affection. Although he did have to slam his brakes so much, so now it's starting to lose pace now. Luckily, the yellow flag has been brought out at the right time. We're going on board David Dixon. So David Dixon collided with Avery Hamilton, and then Meeks was the one who collided with him that sent him onto the grass. Let's take a look at it one more time in a different angle. If we can capture him properly at that angle. I don't think we'll be able to capture this angle, but you can probably see the moment we just saw right now David Dixon fly onto the grass, but we didn't capture that much moment from then. But certainly, as a result, that triggered a yellow flag. This could be good news. I don't think it'll be good news for the lappers, because, well, some of the lappers might be able to get back, might be able to join
Good
up
news.
the others.
Good news for Quinn Mullaney.
Probably Quinn Mullaney. Good news, Arati Alliger maybe, or maybe Cat Rose, but Rain and Army, who was set to lose that lap to leaders up front, they were like meters away between the two, well, between Inami and the leaders, they were like just meters away, literally like a short gap, barely away from each other. So this could mean Rain and Army could lose that lap very quickly now. She might not have the opportunity to get back up front. Or maybe she would, because we're not seeing around a pit stop at this point, I don't think. So this could be a lucky shot for Rain and Army, even though she does have damage.
Can I already say this race is better than last season's race, because last season's race was legit like a super speedway race?
Well, yeah, I mean, so it was just nothing apart from the last closing lap of the race.
Yeah.
Well, we're
just traveling in a pack. But in this, they're spread out more, so
a little bit more. But I mean,
makes more sense.
It was a bit. The distance between the two was a bit more.
Last season, they were right next to each other.
So
they were right next to each other throughout the entire corners. It's literally, they stayed too wide until like the end, and then they wrecked. So
yeah. We're going past lap 10. We hope this is not going to turn into a crash fest. I don't think. Because I did check it out. We had a few crash fests between laps. So
I believe Ray and Ami will stay on the lead lap.
Drew Walker currently leading. Could this be his first win of the season? Oh, I don't think. Well, Elijah Rose and Aaron Ami won't get the leads back, but Mullany will still be on the lead lap. I think he was quite lucky there. Well, Mullany was the one who wasn't directly involved in that collision. He barely, he was able to stop his car. Well, he was able to slow his car right before the collision, so he didn't actually get hit by it. He was lucky there, but Alejo, Rose, and Army did actually get hit in that collision, let alone having to come to the pit stops, having to come to the pits for damages, so they unfortunately lost the lap, so unlucky for these three. So, anyway.
Yeah, well, Ray prevented herself from going 2 laps down. That was the thing. But now Alejo has a chance to get his lap back here.
Is that you? Oh, God, don't tell me that's you. He's slowing down.
I think that is me.
Cameron Wright Sr. is slowing down. He's dead. He's dead.
Blew up! I blew up, no!
That's unlucky.
Oh, well. Man, I'm having one of the most inconsistent seasons of all time. I've won 2 races, and I'm doing terrible in the rest. That is insane. On the positive side, as long as I can stay in the top 20 in points, I should be able to make the chase with the 2 wins. As long as I don't fall behind 20th in points. I think this is the lowest we've ever seen someone with 2 wins early in the season, because I'm like in where I'm at in points, but I know I'm like it's in the back. Anyway. I don't know if they'll be able to fix that. We've seen some cars fix it, but green flag and Alejo's definitely not getting his lap back. He's slow. But Leland's gonna have to try to find a way around Cat Rose back there. Oh, Alejo ain't actually that slow. Actually, Alejo ain't too slow. He's actually oh yeah, Alejo ain't slow. He's actually keeping pace up there. As you can see, he might be able to get his lap back here.
David Dixon.
I don't think he's faster than the leader, but Dixon's off the pace. Everyone's looking to the bottom on Cat Rose. Can he get there? No, he can't.
Lean Hill's got a bit of space now. Well, hopefully.
Oh, when Sky gets blocked by the 18, he's going to lose a position from that.
And Drew Walker takes off.
You can see how much the field. Alejo's starting to lose pace now. He was able to keep up for a little bit, but he's definitely faster than the other 2 cars. He's just not as fast as the main cars that aren't damaged. As Leland finally gets past Cat Rose and Sheridan to get past Sheridan, he's just trying to get his 10th career win. I think that's all he wants, honestly.
10th career win.
He's been trying for he's been trying so hard to get a 10th career win, and he still can't get it.
Oh my God! Almost going 3 wide. Make it 3 wide. Almost going 3 wide. What is Alejo doing? What is Alejo doing?
Adam thought. Well, that's not Alejo's fault. It's Adam's. Adam backed out of that. So smart by the 23. Do not force it 3 wide because there was no need. There's still a lot of the race left. He could make a move for the lead later. As Dylan Hayden sets into second here, the former Indianapolis winner, he is trying to catch to Drew Walker. I don't think Drew's won an Indianapolis race. I can go check right now.
He almost won it at that race. Dylan Hayden won. He dominated that race until the closing stages of the race, and that's when Dylan Hayden got it. I think it's because
Drew Walker does not have a win. Yeah, Drew Walker doesn't have a win at
Indianapolis.
Austin Young has won. He won last season.
I think season 3 was Owen Scott.
Sheridan has not won an Indianapolis race. Dylan Hayden won season 2, I think. I know Richard Herman won season 1 at Indianapolis. I believe he did.
Then Owen Scott won.
I'm trying to check right now. Yes. Owen Scott has won at Indianapolis. Barry Chin has also won a race at Indianapolis.
Oh, season 4. I didn't know. I didn't know he won season 4. And Adam Wilson trying to get around for second place. Gets past Adam Wilson. I mean, Dylan Hayden. Why am I getting things mixed up? Trying to get around. I wrote it
that's
Elijah
all
as well.
Richard Herman won season 1. I was right about that.
And
Walker has Drew Walker has 2 wins at Canadian Tire. He's very good there.
Could this be a third career win? Maybe.
I think Drew's on 8. He's on I think if he won, he'd be 8 career wins if he won this race.
So it's one race win away from a record 9 wins, which is currently held by Solomon
Sheridan holds. I know Owen Scott's getting close too if he can just win a few more races.
I think Cameron Senior was a bit close, maybe 6 wins. I think it was 6 wins, 7 wins maybe. Here comes Wilson.
Now he has
on Walker, and he will take the lead. Thanks to Elijah's draft, he will take the lead, and now will bring Elijah with him. So Drew Walker, not only that he's in second place, but he's now right behind a lap car, not where he wants to be. But
88 has 7 wins. Have 7 wins. The 88 does. So we have 7, 8, and 9, and then Barry also has 7 wins, but he's not really here. I mean, he can still get he's running Charlotte later, so he could possibly win there and move his number up to 8. And I assume he's going to keep running the 500s whenever we do them. So still chances he could get up there, but I highly doubt it.
So anyway,
another person that's moving up is Leland Hill.
Leland
has around 6 to 5 wins. Alejo, see, he is pace with the leaders. He just can't get by them. Try to get by Adam here to get his lap back. He's looking to the bottom here. He should look to the bottom.
I see something. Some smoke. That might be a caution. It is Avery Hamilton. This time wasn't so lucky down there. Is there a caution? There is no caution. There is no caution. We'll find out what happened.
That would have been a huge break for Alejo.
It might have been. Oh my God, David Dixon avenged him. David Dixon has avenged him, I think.
David Dixon got revenge. He spun out Avery Hamilton.
There he goes.
Oh my God, he spun him out.
He hit the wall badly.
Oh my God.
Oh, I think
and he spun back up.
That could have been a career-ending injury. This was 20 years ago. But despite that collision,
David
there was
Dixon.
no caution. No caution after all.
Might as well call David the Intimidator. He just spun someone who spun him. Wrecked him earlier.
Let's bang.
That's the first time we've seen something like that.
Well, there goes the 8-6.
Hard hit for Avery Hamilton. I don't know how that's not a caution, but the race stewards are saying it isn't a caution. Even though a car was stopped on track and wrecked. But, sure. No caution thrown for that after Avery Hamilton plows the inside wall. For David gets revenge. That's one position David gains. Avery was running 30th, so.
That is certainly a war between the Lean Motorsports squad.
Oh. Well, we've seen it before. We've seen Leland Motorsports cars dump each other before. It's not anything new. But I don't think we've ever seen a car get wrecked and then wreck that same car that wrecked them just a few laps later. Dude, with the revenge here. That was definitely a retaliation if I've ever seen one. David just drove right up on his quarter panel and dumped him right into the inside wall.
Let's go on Avery Hamilton. Well, let's go on David Dixon first. There, he touched it right there.
Taps him up, and then just drives down on him. Oh. Ow.
He almost got hit himself by the 52. Let's go on board the victim, Avery Hamilton.
Oh, there's no safety barrier there either. Ow.
Would have been a career-ending injury if this was 20 years ago. Certainly, this would have been.
I don't know how fast he was going, but he hit that wall hard. It spun him all the way back up the track into the outside wall. That's how hard he hit. Ouch.
Anyway, we're back
I
to
still don't
green.
understand how that's a caution, but it's not.
Would have been a caution.
Alejo's still trying to get his lap back.
Oh,
Should have been a caution, but
he's on
wasn't.
danger by Alejo to try and get at least a lap back because he's currently 2 laps out.
Alejo could always just spin out the leader and bring out the caution and take the lead.
Well, he's trying to get
His lap back. He could always do that, but Alejo isn't that type of driver.
Well, despite the fact being a veteran with 5 wins, probably the most consistent, probably one of the best drivers so far behind Sheridan to never win a championship. But obviously, this is only early history time, so anything can change in the next 5 seasons afterwards. As Alejo,
He's had a few consistent seasons, but he's not the most consistent driver. He's having a really good season so far, but this race hasn't gone well for him. I mean, if he could just get his lap back, I think he can get a few positions, but it's really hard to get your lap back in one of these races once you lose it. Sheridan is trying to catch up with the pack. Leland Hill on Dylan Hayden here.
And Alejo getting close to Wilson, trying to get his lap back.
Might make a move. Ooh, slowing down a little bit.
I mean, it's possible he might do an Owen Scott back at Auto Club last season, where Owen Scott was able to save himself from a somewhat pit stop shambles, was able to.
Oh yeah, with the first tires, he went around the entire course after being put a lap down and got up to 15th with like 10 laps to go. That was insane. I wanted him to win the race, if I'm honest, and he very well could have if he just had like 2 more laps. He was flying, dude. He had like a lightning bolt on that car. I don't know what it was, but he was zooming. Wilson, he is showing why he won a race last season, and if it was under fuel mileage, because he's running a really consistent season so far. I don't want to jinx anybody. Sheridan also running a semi-consistent season. Dylan Hill up here as well.
Pit stop's coming up. I think Joe Maddox coming to the pits.
Is it for a problem or is it for a pit stop?
We are expecting pit stops coming in around this lap, around this pit stop. When you call it around this lap time. So,
watch out for anyone getting rickrolled in the pits.
Anyway, so around this time we should be expecting more pit stops as all the cars, well, aside from the leaders, have gone past the line. They've not yet pitted, so we're going to see any more drivers pitting?
Sure, Joey doesn't have problems.
They have not
I think Joey has problems.
He might have.
You might want to check out.
I don't see. Wait, is Maddox rejoining? I don't think he's rejoining. I can't see him.
Yeah, I told you. Right. I think he had issues.
No, that's Churn's side. Yeah, he's coming out now.
Oh,
so,
there he goes.
Yeah, so that was a pretty much
early slow pit stop.
It was a bit of an early pit stop.
It was a very slow pit stop, too.
Anyway, we're back up front. Let's hope we're not seeing the
caution. Leland, John Palmer pushing Leland past Sheridan.
That is Blake Parker.
Sheridan's battling back on the outside. Can't tell the difference between the 2 cars. They look exactly alike.
And 21.
I'm so sorry.
Well, even with the number, that will make it more confusing. Anyway, Alejo's still.
God, I'm not a spotter. Thank God I am not a spotter, because I'd be confusing everybody. Oh, Dylan Hayden almost right into Drew's quarter panel there. Allows Sheridan to catch up.
Sheridan is
Drew,
catching up.
He doesn't even get the position. Sheridan might look to the bottom here. He's been really close the past few races too. I think he finished 2nd last race, didn't he?
He might have. I can't remember.
I know. Yeah. Last race in Kentucky, wasn't it? Last race in Kentucky, he finished 2nd that race.
Ooh, pit stops coming in.
Drew still can't get past Alejo. He's going to the pits though.
Pit stops for Drew Walker. And Blake
Parker. This is a very dangerous pit road entry, the way they go on the bottom like that.
It was a bit suspicious. Nicky Raff coming in.
They can just get run over by a car going behind them, so that's why I said I didn't like the way they entered the pit road. Everyone's all single file, so no one should get run over. As Sheridan is going to be in 2nd now. Alejo's trying to still get past Adam Wilson. He can't do it.
This could be a distraction for Wilson even, so.
Gotta wonder if them staying out is gonna affect them in any way, because if short pitting is the way to go, or is it the max distance you can
Doesn't
and
look like they're
pitting
pitting.
because of fuel mileage?
Oh, Wilson is pitting.
Adam's gonna come in this time, so is Sheridan. It goes around him. Leland's coming in, and Dylan Hayden's also coming in.
And Ami obviously
Ray
stayed
stays
out
out because she's a lap down.
she might be.
Vallejo gets his
later on.
lap back. If a caution comes out, he will be
Ooh.
on the lead lap.
And then Nolan Hamilton. I don't think he pitted. I don't think he's pitted. So he would
He's not.
lead at the moment, and there is David Dixon, who might want to stay out a bit longer, despite that earlier collision earlier on. But I think he wants to stay out a bit more. There is Joey Maddox right
stays
there.
out.
Wait, Joey Maddox.
course-
he's likely to be a
of course
lap
he-
down, so
Yeah, of
Likely
course he
so.
got put a lap down because he had a slow pit stop, I believe.
David Dixon is currently leading. Obviously, he chooses to stay out, so he's expected to coming. So first, Sheridan coming out. Oh, Sheridan!
Oh,
Sheridan! What
Sheridan
happened?
gets a good
How
pit
did it
stop.
happen? What was going on with
Did he
Wilson?
take 2 tires? He just,
How did he?
Oh
I
my-
don't know what
a
to
pit stop.
say.
I think he
How-
took 2 tires.
Let's take a look. Was that a quick one or what? It was the 2 tires.
He took 2 tires.
I
He
don't.
only took 2 tires. Adam took 4.
That
Let's
might
see how
not.
that works for Sheridan.
That might not be
Might
the
not be
smartest
good.
move. That might not be the smartest
But
move.
he gets the lead. He's gonna get the lead. Comes Alejo
Alejo's
after getting
coming
his lap
in.
back, I think.
That's not a place he wants to be.
Where's
Where he
Alejo
wants to
right
be.
now? What position is Alejo in?
Right there. Now
Position
behind
is
Owen
he in?
Scott.
He be in 5th? Is he in 5th?
Well, he's likely to be even 13th place at the moment. But I don't think I don't think he'll come for
I think once he crosses the line,
He'll
he'll be
likely
in 5th.
come to the-
He'll be in 5th if he doesn't pit.
He will likely come to the pits later on in the
Oh
race.
man, Alejo needs a caution. He needs a caution because he's in a perfect position right now. He's in 5th after that one pitted. He's got to hope for a caution. Leland, I think Leland was on the same strategy Sheridan was because he took 2 tires because he's right behind Sheridan. I think Owen took 4.
I think Wilson is the
I think
highest
a lot
driver
of
to
people
take 4
took 2
tires.
tires.
So probably
I think everyone ahead of Alan Wilson took 2 tires, and that was far out. They gotta hope that their tire is gonna wear out before so their tires will be equal. But Leland and Sheridan, what a pit strategy! We'll see if it pays off for them taking 2 tires as well as Owen back there. I think he took 2 tires as well. And Dylan Hayden, I think he took 2 tires. They have a huge lead. Now,
we'll have to wait
Alejo
and
in the
see.
middle, he needs a caution. Alejo is begging for a caution right now. He needs to pit. Be back on the lead lap. But if he pits, he's going to go a lap down.
Here comes Lane Hill
In.
on Sheridan.
To the
Close
bottom of
one.
Sheridan.
Close one between the two. This is what I call
Gonna
a
get the
battle.
pass.
This
Oh, no,
is-
he's not. Sheridan's down the backstretch. They're going to, people behind him are going to catch up. Sheridan
are
trying to
catching
battle
up.
on the outside here. For Indianapolis.
and
Sheridan
Lane
gets
Hill
the
will get
edge
by.
going in the corner, but Leland
They're still holding
it
side by
even.
side.
Leland's going to clear, and he's going to take the lead here at Indianapolis. I don't know if he battled with 2 tires after taking 2 tires like that, but here comes Sheridan trying to cross him over. Gets the run. The corner, he has the inside, heading into turn 1.
Lap 30.
Here we go, turn 1. Oh, there's 10 laps to go.
45
That's why they took 2
45
tires.
is still leading. Is he pitting or what? He's still
not
leading.
pitted?
He hasn't pitted. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
Let me take a look. Has he made a
David
pit
Dixon,
stop?
what in the world?
That is a big question mark. We'll find out. He pitted. He did make a pit stop. He did make a pit stop. So what was going on with David Dixon? We need to. He what the hell? A 30-second lead. A 30-second gap from the lead. That's not
Oh
possible.
my God.
How did it happen? We need to investigate David Dixon. What was
I think
going
David Dixon just pulled off the biggest brain strategy of all time because he got wrecked.
on? He might have got wrecked.
I think he pitted during that caution. I think he pitted during that caution, whenever that was, and that's going to allow him to get to the end of the race. I think.
Let's
I
see.
think David Dixon just pulled off the biggest brain strategy of all time. You're on Austin Leong. You're on Austin Leong.
God damn
Go to
it.
David. David.
He's
I
right
thought
there.
Sheridan and Leland were in the lead, but I was wrong. Pretty sure he pitted during that caution when he got wrecked. Whenever that happened.
He did make a pit stop
He did.
just during the caution.
Made a pit at lap 11. I think he's good. I think he can make it because they pitted with 10 to go, and that means he only has the same amount of laps that they have to go.
We don't know
I think
yet.
he can make it.
We're gonna keep an eye on David Dixon.
I think David can make it. He's got this. I think he's got this win. He has a 30-second lead. There's no way he chokes this.
50.
Let's
compare lap time. Let's compare lap times and see. Ooh, the interesting lap times. They're quite similar. So this might be.
David's on old tires. And they took 2 tires, so they don't really have the best advantage.
He's on much older tires, so this would be up to David Dixon if he wants to pit or he wants to continue from there. If he does win this race, that will be completely lame out for him. Unless if he does pit, then obviously that's
got wrecked, got revenge, and he might win the race. I'd say that's a pretty solid day.
Expected to see.
He only has 9 laps to go, and he make it. I don't think he's catching up, but he's gonna have another second place finish if he can hold off Leland Hill. Yeah, they're way over there. David Dixon with this. No, I can't believe this. I can't believe he pulled this off.
Well, 30-second lead gap. We don't know how long this is going to be.
Alejo was in 6th after being wrecked.
But he expected to come for a pit stop. We don't know how long he will last. Probably.
I actually don't know if Alejo can make it. I actually really don't know if Alejo can make it because he pitted way before David Dixon did.
But it looks as though David Dixon, I can tell the way, you know, like the lap cars are getting past him. Like the lap cars in front of him, they've caught up with him and they went past him. So it doesn't look like things are looking good for David Dixon. His laps might be even slower than.
Oh, and you always got to remember he might get wrecked by someone trying to get past him because he's so slow. Here comes Daniel Bouchard. He's gonna get past him.
Even Cat
David just has a few more times. It's a long way around this racetrack, all the way on the back stretch, and there are the second places on the front stretch. The gap is cut down to 2 seconds. That's not going to be enough if David can make it all the way around. David's probably been saving the fuel. I guess he's trying to save fuel too. He's not pushing it, trying to make it all the way if he can. I think he can because when he pitted, he's got this in the bag if he can just save his fuel.
It would be.
How many laps to go?
We're not coming to lap 34. Well, 27, so because not almost half a second cut out. So
yeah, Sheridan's way faster right now.
51.8.
He's just so far back. That's the problem.
Yeah, 51.804, 52.983. So it is confirmed that the times are getting faster right now. So this is the only question: will he hold on or will he not make it? That's a big question mark. This is
like I said, it's a long way around this. It's a long way around this joint. If David can make it, he's just got 6 more laps once he hits the line. Trying to save fuel. I don't know if he can do it because this track is so big. But like I said, I think he pitted right on the mark of where you can make the entire fuel run. I think as long as you went 10 laps in the race, you can make it on fuel.
We're in lap 35 now.
You see how much time he's losing on Daniel Bouchard. Oh, every time he goes low like that, it scares me because I think he's going to pit.
Alien, he's pitting. He's pitting.
Oh, he is pitting. He can't make it. No!
He's not going to be able to win because
David,
coming in. Yeah, he's not going to make it.
Just gotta take fuel. He has a huge lead. If he takes full, he's gotta take fuel, he might be able to save some positions because Sheridan's just now entering the backstretch.
And Cat Rose as
Cat
well.
Rose pitting as well. Oh, I thought David could make it. No. Now Sheridan's going to take the lead after his 2-tire pit stop. Oh, man. Oh, my God. David. He just had 5 more laps. Just needed to make it 5 more laps. As CT Motorsports is... Leland Hill's in a CT Motorsports sandwich right now. You got Drew Walker and Owen Scott behind him, and Solomon Sheridan ahead of him, who's trying to get his 10th win. Seen these two battle before, and Leland Hill has come out on top twice. Once at Michigan, and the other one, I forgot, at Las Vegas. See if Leland can do it again. And there's Drew Walker right behind him. He caught up. Drew has 4 tires, I think.
What a huge sandwich. We even have Owen Scott joining the party as well.
Yeah, I think Drew took 4 tires. He's super fast right now.
Can you
Sheridan's
compare?
pulling away.
And here comes Sheridan. I mean,
Here we
Drew
go.
Walker trying to take over Leland Hill.
4 laps to go at Indy. Sheridan hold him off. I think Alejo had the pit too. He's
And
back
now
in the
is
order.
pitting. Well, obviously, she pitted earlier on, so obviously she couldn't make it. So, anyway, we're back. Oh, and Drew Walker. I thought he was about to take the 2nd place from Leland Hill. Oh, and he's going
Drew
to try to do
to
it
the
again.
bottom.
4 laps
Oh,
to
he's
go.
right on his quarter panel. Oh, no, he's not. It was an illusion. He couldn't get the run. Almost Scott just can't catch up right now. He's got Adam Wilson behind him, who led most of this race. Oh, Drew right on the back bumper. He's
And
going
he
for the
goes
pass here
alongside
now.
him.
If he
Can he make it? CT1-2?
If he gets past Leland here, he could possibly easily pass Sheridan. I
not
don't know
quite.
if he's on tires or not.
No
3 laps
quite.
to go. Solomon Sheridan out front as they're approaching lap traffic ahead. I don't know who's that.
It's
I don't know who's
Alejo.
ahead of them, but
No way.
Alejo, because he had the pit. Oh, some of these guys almost got lucky with these strategies, even if they were wrecked. I mean, I feel bad for David. Drew gets past Leland. Oh,
I don't think
now
they'll be able to
nothing
get
stops
Alejo
Drew
at the
from
end.
Sheridan, and I am pretty sure Drew Walker is on fresh tires. I think he took 4 during that pit stop.
4 tires.
Sheridan.
4 tires versus 2 tires. Here comes Walker. He's
Oh.
definitely gaining on Sheridan.
He's definitely faster than Sheridan.
The
He
lap
might give him the bumper here in the 2.
The lap car
The 3
might
and
be an
4.
advantage to him. They might be able to get to the lap car, and this could determine who's going to win.
2 laps to go.
2 laps to go.
4 laps in Indianapolis. Solomon Sheridan is 2 laps away from number 10. Get there. He just got to hold off Drew Walker, arguably one of the best drivers in this league. Oh, Drew's trying to get there. Drew wants to win too. He wants to make it number 8 for him. 2 CT Motorsports cars battling as Owen Scott is trying to catch a Leland to make it a CT Motorsports 1-2-3.
He's set for a pass. He's set for a pass, but they're pushing onto Alejo. So this could change the whole story here. They're pushing closer to Alejo. This could be a factor. A lap car could
Drew's
change
gonna use the
Here
lap
comes
car.
Walker. He was going to take the
gonna use
lead
the lap car as
just
a
before
pick.
the last lap. Just before the last lap. He gets up from front
Drew
of the
uses
11.
the lap car as a pick. Can Sheridan rebound? Drew Walker, white flag here in Indianapolis. Is Solomon Sheridan really going to lose again? He's been so close. Trying to get number 10. Is Alejo going to hold up Drew?
Oh,
The only thing Sheridan can
he's
go
gonna
for.
Drew. Yes, he does. So that's all
Gets
comes
by. He's going to get by. I don't think Sheridan's got like 2 more turns to get up to Drew. I don't think he's going to do it.
Unlikely to make it. Unlikely. Now not likely.
Owen Scott's falling back to 5th back there. Leland now is going to try to take 2nd from Sheridan. Last corner here.
Here comes Drew Walker. And the checker
Drew
flag is here for
Walker.
Drew Walker.
He's
First
going to
point.
outrace Sheridan, and he's going to get
Someone's
his
blown
8th
up.
career
Simmons
win
blown
here
up.
at Indianapolis.
Oh my God. I almost didn't capture that moment he crossed the line. I just saw Kendra Simmons blowing up at the pits, which we'll get to that very shortly. But congrats to Drew Walker, his first win of the season, and a 1-2 for
Sheridan
CT
finished
Motorsports.
2nd again. That's his 4th second place finish. when he's trying to get his 10th career win. That is painful. Again, Sheridan falls up short from getting number 10, and Drew gets so closer to Sheridan with 8 wins. Or he might have 9, I don't know. Drew was ever so close to tying Sheridan with 9, or he might have already tied him with 9, but Walker with another win, and his first win here at Indianapolis. It's another another track to his resume.
Well, let's take a look again, because we didn't capture that him crossing the line really clearly. You can see the moment he just said, "I just got it." Finally won in Indianapolis, and it was a sensational moment to win Indianapolis. It was a sensational race as well today, with a few
Really thought David was going to make it on fuel.
with cautions and everything. Well, we only had one caution officially, I think. And
we had 2.
We had
we had 1. No, we had 1.
Even Melanie blows up.
Oh my God!
Maybe did those two collide? Did those two collide? I don't know.
I don't see any hood damage. You might want to check it though.
It does look like he didn't collide. He just. Oh, he blew out. Did he just blow out? Oh, he just blew out. Yeah.
Just blew up.
Just at the start finish line.
Blew up coming to the white flag. That sucks.
Well, what a race. We've seen one official caution, and we've seen a couple of near miss cautions.
For CT Motorsports. That's a great result for them. Owen Scott finishes 8th. And Drew is on his way, climbing back up in the points after having a terrible start to the season. On his way back up. And Sheridan should be higher in the points too, with 2 second-place finishes in a row. Sheridan is bound to get his 10th win. He's got to get this season because he's been showing some speed, and he's been just getting unlucky with these passes at the end of the race. I mean, he took 2 tires, he gambled it. All he needed was 1 more lap, and Drew Walker took 4 tires, and that was the gamble Sheridan took, and it paid off. He was running 8th or around that area, and Leland did as well, and they took 2 tires, and they finished 2nd and 3rd. Drew, I'm pretty sure he took 4, and he finishes first, so that was a good gamble by him too. He just had a really fast car at the end there. I don't know what that was, but he was just drove right through Adam Wilson, Blake Parker, and Owen Scott, and got right up there. So that was a great race from Indianapolis, honestly. It was way better than last season. And Drew Walker takes the win. That is his 8th career win. I have confirmed it. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So David Dixon finished. Did he even finish in the points?
No, just out of the points in 29th place.
Oh my God! And he finished out of the points by 2 seconds. Oh man, and that sucks.
Well,
Lane will finish 30th.
And
I finished dead last because I blew up. 3 people blow up that race. Me, Enzi, and Quinn. Jesus. Yeah, that was a pretty good race.
Well,
I might do a D2 doubleheader in 2 days. Or after tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that.
2 days after
let me check this.
Thursday.
Cool.
Maybe I'll be able to do. Maybe I might do a doubleheader D1 on Wednesday, I think.
The next race will be Phoenix and Rockingham, but if you're doing a doubleheader, I won't do a doubleheader. So it depends on what Weeb does. It'll either be Phoenix on Thursday or Phoenix and Rockingham on Thursday. And the next Cup race is
at Martinsville.
Oh.
Martinsville,
and the next race after that is the Charlotte
road course.
So it's called Charlotte Roval because it's on an oval and it's a road course, so they call it Charlotte Roval. But I mean, road course, yeah, the same thing. But yeah, this has been Cam Wright and Weeb Gonzalez, and sorry for choking in the booth there, but we'll see you for Martinsville next.
Take care, everyone. And before we go, I'll take a look at the fastest lap time. Lane Hill come home the fastest lap time, 50.414. Insane. Well, thank you everyone. And coming up next is Martinsville. So we'll see you there at Martinsville. Take care everyone, and I shall see you all there.